All right, guys. So wanted to do this quick video about how to use Trade Assistant for MT4. It should be very similar for MT5 for those of you that are utilizing MT5. But I just wanted to do this real quick because I get a lot of questions on it. Okay, so if you guys trade on your desktops, which I personally would recommend highly, this is just the MT4 basic app for Mac OS. What you're going to want to do is go down to the bottom left corner of MT4, press market, right? And then once that loads, let's expand this a little bit. Once that loads, you're going to type in, should be right here, just Trade Assistant MT4. You can actually see it right here. It's only 50 bucks. I paid 100, which, to me is neither is a big deal because it's an investment in your trading. But you're going to see it here. You're going to click on that once you search it or just find it in the store. All right, it's going to have you put in, credit information, stuff like that. Just purchase it, or you can do a demo, I think for 30 bucks. It's only 50 bucks, guys. So I would just invest in it. You're going to get that in your expert advisors section. You're just going to drag it from here, drag it and drop it over here. I already have it obviously right here, so you're not gonna, it'll pop up for you, but for me it says, do you want to stop it? And that would be no. So you're gonna drag it into your chart, and then you're gonna see this pop up. Okay, I like it because it's very simple. Okay, so essentially you can set, your risk parameters 1%, right? Where you want your take profit. This would be a 1% risk, basically saying, a 2.5 risk reward. If you take your profit at 3, you would just put it to 3. And you can actually click these and change the parameters as well. Just type in a 5, right? And it'll change it for you. So a lot of different ways to do that. Make sure you have the RR button pressed so that it can, activate that in your lock calculation as well. Okay. Now, what you're going to see on the chart when you press lines, right? This is how I personally have mine set up. You can see on the bottom right. I have my stop loss to where it's not going to move. And how you do that is you go in expert advisor, properties, go basically all the way down. And you're going to see right here, it's going to say lock SL. I have it at true. Okay. And there's a lot of different settings that you can meander through and, go through, I guess, in here. It really doesn't matter because I'm trying to keep it simple. Okay. But that's one that I definitely wanted because you want this set, your risk parameters in real time. And I didn't want my stop loss to move personally because that's not how, most people trade. So I have that locked. And as you can see, as the market moves, it's adjusting your lot size in real time. So that's beautiful because it doesn't change how much you're risking. So that those of you that have used, like myself in the past, just a lot calculator, it doesn't factor in as the market's moving, in real time. So this is the most scientific way that I found to actually trade. Scientific meaning when you press buy, it's going to risk 1%, right? When you press sell, it's going to risk 1%. And all it is right over here, back to the trade assistant, right? Sell, buy. You can also set buy limits and sell limits, which is beautiful. So you don't have to worry about that. Real quick, as you adjust the TP, you can see it go further into profit. Okay. So that's very, very simple. Shouldn't be any confusion there. If you, one-to-one risk reward, you can see that's exactly what you'll have here. So it adjusts your take, where your take profit's going to be in real time as well. So it's very, very quick. Another thing, couple different features. I'm not going to go too in depth with it because I'm just going to tell you guys how I personally use it. You can set take profits at certain points or at certain risk rewards. So if you take profit 75% of your position at 1 to 2.5 or 1 to 3, you can automatically put that in and then have it, move stop loss. But one thing that I use repeatedly if you go to settings and then other, is the break even. Okay. So I typically have break even set at 1 to 1. And the great thing about this is as soon as you press buy or sell, right, it's going to hit, if it hits 1 to 1, because this is how I have it set, it's going to automatically move your stop loss to break even. So you are risk free. So you don't have to worry about going on your phone, typing in those parameters, in time. Because as soon as it hits 1 to 1, you're risk free. No worries there. Okay. Now, if you're asking, how do you change it from a buy to sell? Super easy. All you do is go down here to the bottom right where it says R, right next to this buy. All you do is click that R and it changes it immediately to a sell. And you can drag your stop loss to wherever you want. Let's say you wanted it above this high right here. You can do that. You literally just press sell. It's crazy, right? Sell limits in this example, all you do is drag, right, where the market's currently moving, you would drag it up. And then over here, you would just simply press sell limit to initiate that. I'm not going to do that because this is, account that I actually trade, but that's all you would do. Okay. And then to drag it back to where the market's currently at, you can see down here, you literally just drag it in that direction and it'll kind of snap to wherever the market currently is. Okay. So that's pretty basic. It's pretty simple. That's the bulk of it. One other thing is if you press this middle button over here by the little toggle, you press this middle button, you actually have a couple of changed options if you are in a trade. So if you're not liking where the trade's going, you can also press this break even button and it'll automatically do that for you. You can close, 75% of your position. You can change this little parameter box right here. It'll automatically close. Close your sell positions, close buy positions, or close all your positions. And then this button, if you don't want your pending orders to be activated anymore, you can just delete them by one button press. Okay. So that's a quick rundown of the Trade Assistant. That is exactly how I use it. I do not complicate it. I use it for what it is, and highly recommend you guys invest either the 50 or $100, one time to really elevate your trading and keep your risks set where it's supposed to be so that you start to get this down more scientifically to where it's hitting your profit. It's exactly the percentage that you set. And you are predicting, where those parameters are going to be set, so to speak. Okay. So any question on this, hit me up, but it really is quite simple. And yeah, I would definitely highly recommend utilizing it. Okay. So have a great day, y'all.